Earthlings! Today I learned a shocking fact about myself. I am essentially earthworm poo. It's a sad day. My self-esteem took a hit. It was already so short and bruised that it couldn't really take another hit, so it fell out of the ring. So I don't have self-esteem anymore. Also, greetings from Rebecca's pop collection, her famous pop collection. If you don't know it, then you're woefully lacking in culture. And she is here today as my in-studio audience. So if you hear any laughing or anything, that's her.
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, it's great. I'm sleeping over in here tonight. It's very cozy. That's my bed down there. With my toothbrush on my pillow. I don't sleep with my toothbrush ordinarily, but I've just become very attached to it since I needed new gums. No, I'm kidding. I don't sleep with my toothbrush at all. I'm just gonna take that upstairs after. I don't even need to use the soft gum toothbrush anymore, so that's awesome. I don't have to haul like 2 toothbrushes with me when I go places. Also, just look at these pops for a second. Look how cute they are. Like, especially, okay, which way am I going? Especially the Black Panther ones over here. They're so cute. They're my favorite ones. No, the guy with the gold eyes is my favorite one. She told me his name 3 times today and I've still forgotten it, but he's...
Heimdall.
Heimdall's my favorite one, yes! Okay, so, I had an interesting day today. I've had a sore throat for a few days, so I've definitely in and out of worrying about whether I'd die from that, as you all know. I survived the bee sting, but you can never be too sure that it didn't have some type of toxin that caused my throat to get that sore. And so I've been concerned about that. And my aunt had some big concerns of her own with coming to visit at the farm here today. She, and I don't know if she's going to watch this or not. I warned her not to because she doesn't want to hear about it anymore now. She was not convinced, but just very suspicious of the whole situation. She was so suspicious. She was like, wait, she's your friend, but she's like that many years older than you. And like, they're out here in the middle of nowhere. No one will hear us screaming. They could be killers. And I was like, oh my goodness, am I gonna have to? So yeah, today she was like, well, I'm gonna bring my gun and I'm gonna make sure that everyone knows where we're going. And then she came back from her hair appointment this morning before we left. And I was sitting on the couch watching TV, waiting for her to be ready to go. And she says to me, smile. She holds out her phone and I'm like, what? She's like, I want to take a last seen wearing photo. And I was like, she sends them to my other aunt. My other aunt's laughing about it. And I'm just like, you see, you're acting stupid. And she's like, no, you can't trust people. This is suspicious. I know you've been over sheltered, but this is all very suspicious. And I was like, I've got a lot more internet friends than Aunt Kathy. We gonna go through this every time, but maybe we are. I don't know. But we survived here. We survived coming here safe and sound. We didn't even get stepped on by the horses, which we visited. They were great. More on that later, as I'm planning on riding one tomorrow before I go. I didn't do it today because I don't know, I was kind of tired and my throat hurt. I woke up too early this morning because like I always listen to podcasts while I sleep, and then an episode of Ear Biscuits came on where they had their old songs playing and they started singing that like ridiculous old fartin' girl song, and that's just not a way to wake up, but that is how I woke up this morning. And I didn't want to go back to sleep because it wasn't worth it. You know, that whole thing where you're just like, you wake up, you're really awake, you go to the bathroom, whatever. You listen to Fartin' Girl until it plays out, and then you listen to more songs that are slightly less ridiculous, but still pretty ridiculous. And then you just lay there and you start texting people, your phone's there, you're like, I'm gonna go online. And then before you know it, it's like 6:30 and you're tired again. And you're like, well, I've been up for an hour, but I'm tired now. Should I go to sleep? I can't, because then I'm gonna wake up really, really, really exhausted and like with a headache or something. And I was coughing so much, so I just got up. And then I had a couple pieces of apple pie for breakfast. Very recommendable. That's how you should start your day. If you get up too early, just refresh with apple pie. I don't have any meaningful advice for you this week. I think I did at the start of the week have a plan for what I was going to say tonight. But instead, my meaningful advice is the age of the internet being made up 95% of creepers is over. The internet is now made up of 95% normal, chill people and like 5% creepers, so you still have to look out. But just, you probably don't need to take a gun to visit them and send everybody last seen wearing photos so that they can identify your body. Like, I'm wearing my Guy of Gisborne shirt. It's not a hard guess that I would be wearing something like that. And if they found a body that looked like mine wearing this shirt, they don't need a picture to tell that it's definitely me. Or if they'd sent me through like the meat grinder or something like my aunt was probably thinking they would do, what's that photo gonna do? Like, oh, here's an orange hair and a sausage. Yeah, this was Rose. It's shaped like one of her sausage fingers, I can tell. It's like, it wasn't a foolproof plan, but she was glad that she was a pessimist, and it'll be good if she doesn't watch this video, because if she does, she'll tan my hide. Because she said, and I quote, "I don't want to hear about that anymore." Well, I didn't want to hear about it earlier. Anyway, she's sleeping out in the trailer by herself, so I hope it's not too cold out there. She's just happy not to be in here with my podcasts and that song, and she doesn't want to be the one who wakes up at 5:30 to fart and girl, and I can't blame her. So, I have to make my bed down here because the blanket's just there. So, adios, Earthlings. I'll see you again next week, unless I'm too lazy to make a video next week. And then, I might see you on, like, my trip home or something.